This is kind of my effort to try to film every street. That's actually not my goal, but just in case I do try to make that into a goal later, there's certain streets I want to capture right now when I walk by them. I haven't never walked on this one today. Riqueza, but we're kind of in this Macau, Taipa area, and this is where Taipa meets Macau by this bridge over here. So this is a giant Estrada de Portugal, which is this kind of major thoroughfare that moves traffic from Taipa into the northern part of Macau. Like it brings you around the peninsula of Macau all the way to practically the Zhuhai border. Zhuhai is China, so it bypasses pretty much everything. So the bridge is long. It's the longest bridge in Macau, if you don't count the bridge that goes to Hong Kong, of course, which is one of the longest in the world. But for Macau, it's the longest one for within the city. Anyways, we're gonna be walking down Rua de Riqueza in this kind of industrial zone, and there's a cemetery straight ahead. So we'll walk towards that as well. So okay, stay tuned. Go check out the road. Hey, after you watch this, tell me what you like most about it. Put it in the comments below. Also, make sure that you like, subscribe, and hit that little bell button so you can see when I make other videos too. Okay, Riqueza Street. It's an industrial area. You got all these billboard signs because of that major road over there. You also got a VW in this kind of awesome looking yellow building, and some helmet if you want to look like an official person. Actually, I've heard about that. You know, people that want to get certain places, they'll take one of these and then they can go anywhere they want. I'm not recommending that, but that's kind of strange that they would leave their material out there like that. But anyways, this is a major industrial area. This whole area of this part of Taipa is, and we're going to be coming through between this little industrial areas. You can see some stuff for delivery things. This giant yellow building. We're going to walk down it. We'll just kind of see Chao Parque, everything is connected to that. And then the cemetery is straight ahead, so we're going to walk all the way down, and we'll just kind of see. We got industrial areas here. So let's keep on walking. We got some bricks. I think I might have walked down this before. A lot of these areas will have dogs, so I think I might have started to walk down this one time and there were some dogs that came out real quick, so we'll be prepared for that, for dogs. Hopefully I don't see any because I don't really feel like being cornered, but we'll prepare for the worst. This looks like all recycling. Any dogs yet? Okay. Hate dogs. Kind of cool looking alley. No name to the alley. So this looks like it's a recycling plant right here. I wonder if they do have, there's like cardboard recycling here. So this is all cardboard recycling. Kind of watching out for dogs here. Kind of creates a little bit of nice dramatic tension, because if any dogs come, that'll create some interest on this one for anybody who's actually watching. But I can feel that right now the dog threat is pretty much non-existent now that I've got this far already. They would have came at me at that corner back there. Up there's a cemetery, so there's a giant cemetery in Taipa, and we're overlooking it right now, and we'll see, we get a little closer to that as well. And most of what we're on right now is kind of an industrial zone, as you can tell. Very industrial looking. Never even heard of that car. Compressor? I don't even know what that's made out of. Benz, Mercedes-Benz, okay. So now we're kind of on this construction zone. There's a cemetery up there. This one right here is a crematorium. So they cremate people at that place. I did walk there one other time, and they basically told me what they were and that I couldn't film in there, of course. And then you can see the cemetery over there. We just focus on our target street, so I think I'm just going to end it in a minute. I was hoping to get a better view of the cemetery, but I think I cannot. I can get a good view of this right here. I'm surprised dogs aren't running at me right now. Usually there's always dogs like this in these places. And over there is the bus. I can hear dogs over there. And here's a cemetery. And it kind of looks like a bus terminal, bus depot as well. And I can kind of see a little bit of it, but I can't really get a very good view of it for you guys. But that hillside is basically cemetery. I think that's also the hillside too, where they captured this massively huge snake. And then yeah, straight ahead there's I think we can see a little bit of cemetery stuff straight ahead too. This whole side of the mountain, and then this is that cremarium one. That's our target street. Went down to the kind of waterfront ocean kind of thing. And I think what I'll do is I'll just walk with the camera just a little bit further, just so you get a little bit more context of this area and where that little street is at. I'll label it to that street accordingly, of course. And this is that cremarium. Get some beautiful sculptures. I think I wanted to capture the sculptures is what I wanted to do. But of course they said no, so of course I would not do that if I don't have permission. So, and I didn't have permission. There's a dog. Okay, kind of interesting too. Got this red. Anyways, I think I kind of went beyond our scope a little bit. There's like a whole little thing back there. So this door, this thing blocks that door. Grand Prix. So yeah, there's a whole thing back there. Kind of interesting as well. I'm not going to focus on it because I'm sure somebody doesn't want somebody to be focusing on it. And so anyways, our target street was kind of back in there. And you got some more industrial stuff. And I think with that note, I'm going to maybe I'll just keep the camera, get around the corner just a little bit. That kind of gives you more context for that thing that we named by the street. So if you want to look it up on Google Maps, you can. Then you can see what's around here a little bit as well. And if I can find the name of this street too, I'll label it accordingly. Nice broom. I like how they leave brooms out on the streets and they just use it. Just pick it up. Usually it's like in a tree or in a spot like that. Okay, anyways, more industrial stuff. And some nice rocks, because Taipa is basically an island, right? So islands kind of have rocky formation stuff everywhere. And lots of cool trees as well, because we're kind of tropical here with some beautiful lush tree stuff. Okay, nice looking building for a factory, and we'll end it right there. Let's go check out the room. Oh, hey guys, 3 things: like, subscribe, make some comments below. It'll really help out my channel. All right.